Bonjour, welcome. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are we? Alrighty. So, what have we got going on, peeps? What do we have going on? Okay. So, we've got a few things today. Loads of liquidity everywhere. They've done a really good job at leaving liquidity absolutely everywhere. Splatterations across the particular charts. So first things first, we have the old 80% setup. As you can see, this is the 30-minute volume profile. Previous day, sorry, this is the previous day's volume profile, and you can see there's the daily open, and there's value area low. So the likelihood is, if we can do this, bump, 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 that we're going to transverse all the way up here. And that, if I'm honest with you, would not surprise me past occur because there's a bunch of liquidity set up here. I don't know if you remember yesterday, but we spent loads of time sat right here, jibby jabby, jibby jabby, jibby jabby, jibby jabber, and here, jibby jabber, jibby jabber, jibber, and there, jibby jabber, jibby. So there's loads of liquidity sat, resting liquidity sat here. 1, 2, 3 equal highs. So it would not surprise me in the slightest if we get something like that. But that trade doesn't come live until we get above here, because at the moment we're just chopping here. If we look at this low here, we've come down obviously, and we have taken the low out here. If you want me to give you an idea of what this could do, well, yeah, this can easily go up because that's 3, this is 3, and now we're going to build 5 of some description, possibly, 1, 2, up we go, yeah, and that will extend further up into here. So for those of you that wish to look upside, there is definitely a reason to look upside. However, there's also juicy McJuicison liquidity below us here. There's loads, and these are all fairly important levels. And if we look left, which is always worth doing, we can see that we've got poor lows here. I'd imagine that's also a poor low there. I don't think we come to 59 today. That's not what I think we do. I think that looks like it would be far too easy and would allow way too many shorters in here to continue to hold their shorts. Yesterday we did come and retest our channel. Very nice, very good, and very nice right here. And I hope I actually was short from in here and drove it down. I actually longed in here. And now I'm deciding what to do. Now my decisione time. So obviously this is still our major overview where we're looking to come down to 50s. Just, the only question that sits in anybody's mind is this here the top of wave 4? And you have to say that it has met all its minimum requirements to be the top of wave 4. So there's no reason for it not to be. But also, this is a wave 4, and so therefore it can get funky, and you can do this. I think I said this. I gave you this kind of shape yesterday, and then it turns over. So just, I know that a lot of you are all super bearish, and that's fabulous, and I hope it's very good that we're all super bearish. But however, just watch out, because you know what, when everybody gets super bearish, the market maker generally likes to go, I'll have some of my money back, please. Because if you're selling into all this, you've got to remember someone is on the other side of that trade, and they're not just sat there enjoying it. Someone is underwater all the way through here, all the way through here. Okay, so at some point Someone's going to come back and ask for their pound of flesh, their flesh to pound. Right, let's have a quick look at USD. Oh no, DXY. Sorry. Broke out of our little triangular thing up here yesterday. A bang went up. Oil is oil. That's all. That's all now. I think that's all kind of in the rearview mirror. I think that whole scenario. Wow. Sorry, this is dollar. That was sorry, this was USDT. Sorry. 6:30 in the morning. I am a little bit wonks. Yeah, that's all. I mean, US dollar is on an absolute tear, isn't it? Look at that. Just jump it onto a higher time frame and see. Oof. Oh, we're taking out. Oh, we're on our way. Oh, look at that. Let's just quickly. Come on. Oh, I mean that. Your first area to watch on this will be here. I keep losing my. So our first area to watch will be here. Box to short. That was our long box there, and you can see that we came into that support. We bimbled around this red box for ages. And then my next box will be this one here, below these here. So let's put some alarms on, just so we can see where that could possibly go. Good. Okay, 7 minutes in, and I think we're pretty much done. We're done. So yeah, don't be surprised if we get a move up today. Friday, profit taking. Loads of people went short yesterday. There's going to be, oh, hello, whoever you are. There's going to be, oh, yeah. Share TA, sure, will do. Yeah, so that's my thought process. So there is a possibility, just quickly, before I go, is that you could get this here. This would be our like 886.9% fib trade. So if you want to play this safe, so either wait. I mean, jeepers creepers. If you see something come down here and you see us suddenly base out, there's your stop. I mean, that's super cheap. Or we're going to wait for this base out, up we go. Or you're going to wait for this to come in. The difficulty with the short is that where are you going to short from? What you're shorting from here, shorting from the lows. You really want to see us, ideally, if you're going to short, we come back up to the daily open and we reject, come up above, come down, and then do that. And that's your short. All right. That's why this box is going to be golden from now on, because it's a short and a long. Very confusing monto. So yeah, there we go. So not a lot to do. However, don't be surprised if we end up somewhere up here today. If nothing else, come and clear this out. Doop, doop, up. Yeah, that's a possibility, because there's not a lot stopping price moving through here. Take all these stops. Because I imagine most people will have their stops. So if that suggests that a lot of people got short in here, in this consolidation zone, their stops would have been here and here. Well, now we've moved down here, they're going to be putting them either under these two lows here or under here. So if you get to here, the fuel to go through this is built by all these short stops here, which then will punch through here, come in, take these guys, and we'll punch it again. So just be aware that I would imagine that could be the play. Alrighty, that's my D. That's my D. I'm done. That's me out and done and done and done. All right then. Listen. Lots of love and taddy buys.